Yo, breaking news, breaking news. This is AI Erik with AI News, and today is July 23rd, and we got breaking news.
AI News with AI Erik.
The FTC investigates data-driven pricing. If they know your info, the price might just go up. I know that sounds crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? If they know how you move, if they know how you buy, if they know when you buy, how many times you buy, the price might just go up. You know what I'm saying? They feel like your back's against the wall, the price might just go up. That's price gouging, people. You know what I'm saying? But what they're doing is they're using algorithms, So the the US Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, has launched a study into targeted pricing products that allow companies to set different prices for consumers based on personal data such as location and past purchases. This is a problem, people. This investigation involves major companies like MasterCard, JP Morgan and Chase, Accenture, Bloomreach, and Task Software, and also Revionics, who have been ordered to provide detailed information about their pricing products, the data they use, and the impact on prices. Most of these companies are companies that we use them all the time, a lot of us daily, but we use them blindly. We think they have our best interests at hand when it's all about their best interests, which is profit. And it shows over and over and over where one of the big Wall Street companies worth $1 billion that everybody invests in, the CEOs getting 40 and 50 million, but they found out that they did something corrupt and now the company's going down and all the investors lose their money. It happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about some of the key points for this particular situation. Number one, privacy risk. Using personal data for pricing can definitely lead to significant pricing concerns. How you going to charge me more than you charge them, or them over me based on our movements, our purchase history, our personal situations? That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? All our sensitive information, such as personal history, particularly location, is definitely going to be exploited without our consent. So that's right there is crazy. So number two, price discrimination. Data-driven pricing can result in unfair price discrimination where different consumers are charged different prices for the same product or service based on their personal data. Come on, man, that's crazy. Like I said, that's price gouging to me. And to do this without us knowing, this has been going on. This has been going on. You know what I'm saying? First of all, they've been charging us more money anyway, as far as I'm concerned, when we got less money. So number three, transparency issues. There's always been a lack of transparency in how prices are determined. We don't even know how you're determining these prices, and it makes it difficult for consumers to understand why they're being charged for a certain thing at a certain price in the first place. There should be some type of law where you just can't charge anything you want, particularly based on our incomes, because our incomes based on our median wealth, generational wealth, not generational wealth, but the generational gap is definitely lower than most, but it seems like everything we buy, we can't afford. To be honest with you, our raises don't go up. Our incomes as far as from our work and jobs don't go up, but everything else goes up. They need to investigate that. So number four, regulatory impact. So the FTC's findings could lead to new regulations that protect consumers from unfair pricing practices and ensure companies use personal data responsibly. I know they say that. I like to see it. I'll believe it when I see it because I know what's going on, man. But that's why I say, man, and I always talk about learn AI with me, particularly. Shoot, I'm not going to promote nobody else, but you could learn it with anybody else because I just want you to learn it. But, I teach it a certain way because AI is very confusing. So Number 5, consumer trust. Addressing these issues is crucial for maintaining consumer trust in the digital marketplaces, but particularly in all the businesses we deal with if we have to give them our information digitally, So they have to ensure us in fair practicing, particularly pricing practicing. You know what I'm saying? So don't just let this slide by. You know what I'm saying? They have to ensure us a fair, once again, pricing practices, because it'll help build a more equitable and transparent online community, like particularly now. So now So don't just think that like when you buy online that everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fair, because you could go in stores and see a sale price, take it off, and the regular price is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's essential for consumers, us, to be aware of these practices, and for regulatory bodies, particularly the FTC, to enforce strict guidelines to prevent misuse of personal data, protecting consumer rights, and ensuring fair pricing. It's definitely fundamental, and it'll foster a trustworthy and fair digital marketplace. You know what I'm saying? So it's crucial to address these concerns to ensure, once again, fair and transparent marketplace for all consumers. So once again, this is AI News with AI Eric. Peace and love.
AI News with AI Eric.